How's it going, guys? This is Forensic Forex with Deontay, and I'm back with another video. This is your daily update on Australian dollar versus the US dollar, AU. And as you can see, we recently broke a swing high formation. And I said in previous episodes, if we got back up to this swing high, I would look to be a buyer or suspect higher prices. When a swing high is broken, odds are that is bullish momentum by the commercials, whether that is short term or long term. The only thing I need to wait for now is a higher swing low formation, which will give confirmation that they are buying truly. We can see that there is a fair value gap here, and we'll talk about that in another template. But we can see we broke a swing low. There was probably a pull down on retail traders, a false break, running back up here, and trading below April's opening price. Anything below opening price is going to be a discount, high probability buying. We also have a breaker, so price comes down, takes out a short-term low here, and then runs up and takes out a short-term high. We have two low points here. The highest point between this low and this low is this candle here. So that's our breaker. I would suspect price is going to move higher. Any down close day will be met with buying the next day. So today would probably most likely finish as a small body candle. And if it's going to be a small body, I suspect tomorrow, Tuesday, which is an ideal day of the week, it's going to be a large dynamic candle. Now, if it's small, it's okay. I know eventually one day, sooner along the week, there's going to be a large candle that presents itself to us. I would like it to happen tomorrow. Odds are it should form tomorrow. But if we look at it from another perspective, we can see here that's the breaker. So you got that low, the low here. This is the last up close. Price is trading down into. So any retracement into this zone will be suspected to be met with buying. We also have a fair value gap inside the breaker, which is where I was able to find a long setup in the London close setup. I shared that with the channel today. So if you're in the chat, you were able to see my thought process on those longs that I'm still holding. You'll see now that price is most likely going to look to continue to move higher, creating a higher swing low formation here. This may be the low of the week, potentially. That's what I'm speculating. Now, if we take a look at the DXY, we'll see inversely what's happening here. We're getting a lower swing high formation that's most likely going to unfold. So we can see this market is trending lower and lower. We can see how there's a lower swing high here, lower swing high here. And each one, as it's going down, it's also making lower swing lows. So a bearish trend is normally shown by lower swing highs and lower swing lows. A bullish trend is met with higher swing highs and higher swing lows. Nobody else can tell you different. Here could be the high of the week potentially, or it's Tuesday. Tuesday comes up, takes out this high, then it turns the corner and makes a lower swing high here. We're trading back up into a fair value gap mixed in with a last up close, which is a bearish order block here. So we can have some context of price probably going lower and then taking out its recent swing low that it formed here. Now, intraday on AU, I was able to find that setup here in London close. Normally, London close has the characteristics of being a reversal to the intraday trend. So intraday, we can see that London was down, New York was down, overall the day was down. But as soon as it got into 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., odds are there was most likely going to be a reversal scenario for me to catch either 20, 30 pips, or even ideally 15. But we can see now we're still trending higher, back up to midnight opening price. But when it comes down to the trade idea and the thought process, I shared that. I said price came down into that daily fair value gap. So that's the top of it, the premium side. And this is the bottom of the fair value gap, the discount side at the bottom. Price trade down into it. We had a fractal idea, another fair value gap formed here. I went long here, held it for higher prices. I went long below London opening price. So you can see how these ideas are blending together. And it always shows during the sessions as well. So anything below 10 a.m. opening price is going to be a discount. That's where I brought below this price point line where the fair value gap is shown here. Then I got a breaker. So price comes down, takes out a short-term low, makes a high point between it here and here. I went long here, held it for higher prices. I saw another area to pyramid. I saw this fair value gap, had to eat some drawdown, but overall, you can see how price comes down right below London opening price, right back into the breaker as well here. But you can see how this price point, 10 a.m. opening price, it's sensitive to the market or sensitive to the algorithm. New buying is being expected right here at fair value. Drops below it into a discount. And ever since then, we can see price continues to rally higher. As well, comparing that to Euro USD. So looking at its other family members, we have price breaking a swing high formation here. I'll mark that out. So that's a swing high that's broken. We want to see a higher swing low form. So this is the most recent swing low after breaking this swing high. So we need a swing low that's higher than this one here. So we'll just mark that out so we have it in the future episodes. And I think most likely that swing low formation is going to form somewhere in this PD array here. This fair value gap to the upside, this busy. So price most likely is either making the low of the week today on Monday, or it's going to be on Tuesday, and then price should turn back around, taking out this swing high, moving higher. If you look at British pound versus the US dollar, I would suspect the same thing here. It's getting close to this swing low, but if I'm suspecting higher prices, as you can see, this trend is making higher swing highs and higher swing lows all the way up. I don't have to mark them out for you guys to see it, but you'll see that this could be a potential false break on sell stops here below this swing low, and then we probably get a run higher, or price does not make this low, doesn't break this low here, fails to break the low, and then runs higher. That's what I would speculate here for GU at least. But any down close days now moving forward, most likely is going to be met with buying after it. You can see after all these down close days on this trend up, look at how dynamic the buying is. Yes, sometimes you'll have 2, 3, 4 days of down candles, but eventually you'll see price calmly take back what they've sold off. And we can see that here. We're probably going to see buying come in eventually either tomorrow, Wednesday, or Thursday. That's what I'm speculating right now. For the foreign currencies, DXY, in my opinion, is still looking bearish. Just to break down that one more time, we traded back down into this last down close candle before this rally up. We can see how price comes away, comes down into it, hits the top of it, even hits the mean threshold of it, doesn't even respect it, and it looks to probably continue to fall through, chasing the swing low that it recently just formed here. So the same thing can be said for AU inversely. Hopefully that this was insightful for you. Peace.